let's go over a dead bug. A dead bug is my favorite exercise to target the deepest level of abdominals, the transverse abdominis. So join me here on the floor and we'll get started. First, I want to show you how to find the transverse abdominis. So locate these two bony bits on the front of your pelvis and then curl your fingers just on the inside of them. I'm going to get you to flatten your abdominals just to the point where you can feel something happening under your fingers. You should feel a tightness or a taut band that develops. That's your transverse abdominis. Now I want you to think about contracting your abdominals just a little bit more. So give me a little bit more of a crunch. You can lift your head up if you need to, and you should feel a muscle pushing out into your fingers. That's your internal obliques. So knowing that the point of this exercise is to focus on the transverse abdominis, that's something that you can use to see if you are truly getting just the TAs or if your body is using other muscles to help with the exercise. It's a good way of knowing if you're ready to progress to the next stage is if you can do this exercise solely as a transverse abdominis. Before beginning this exercise, I want to show you how to do an abdominal brace and how to breathe under a brace. So you're going to imagine your abdominals flattening all together, or you can also use the cue of a scoop, scooping out your abdominals. So if you imagine lower, middle, upper abdominals flattening in a scooping motion, you'll be getting a good core brace. From here, there's two options. The goal is to be able to breathe comfortably under this brace, meaning you take a deep breath in, 360-degree inhale, nice exhale, flattening on your exhale, and then while you're holding that brace, being able to continue to breathe. The other option, if you need a little bit of extra help, you can do this exercise on the exhale. So you're doing a 360-degree inhale, exhale, flattening the abdominals, holding the exhale, and then going into the movement. For demo purposes, I'm going to do a breathing under a brace. So let's start. Big 360-degree inhale, filling up your rib cage. Exhale, flattening your abdominals. And then slowly lifting one foot and then the other. The other key point about the transverse abdominis is that its goal is to hold the pelvis stable. So if you're getting any pelvis rocking during this exercise, then you know that you're going beyond the strength capacity, beyond the ability of the transverse abdominis to hold the pelvis stable. That's fine, you have to start somewhere, but it's just something I want you to be really mindful of limiting. So you don't want, as you're lifting your leg or putting it back down, this kind of rocking movement. Not even a millimeter of movement should happen at the pelvis once you get good at this. So let's bring it all together again. If you are holding your breath on the exhale, then once you need a new breath, you're going to pause the exercise, 360 inhale, exhale to brace, and then start again. Another option that I like for this exercise is, again, the same tips. You're going to do your inhale, your exhale to brace. Make sure that your pelvis is staying still, and then letting your hip fall out into external rotation. This is just a different way to challenge this muscle to stabilize the pelvis while you're moving. A third beginner variation for a dead bug is a heel slide. So same tips, big inhale, exhale, brace, pelvis stays still while you slowly slide your foot out and back in. The slower you do these movements, the more challenging it'll be and the more you'll get out of it. So if you think you're doing it slow enough, Try going just a little bit slower and see what happens. That's it.